Is Space 220 the best restaurant in all of Epcot?
Let's see.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
You're watching the Theme Park Foodies. We're back at Epcot for part 5, the finale of our 5-part series where we dine at our top 5 favorite Epcot restaurants to see which we think of them as the best. In this video, we are going to name 5 to 1 our favorite restaurants based off of our experiences in this series. If you haven't seen the other videos in this series, they are Chefs de France, Sen and Hell Inn,
Le Cellier, Shiki Sai,
and Space 220. I think that, like, in my brain when we started this, Space 220 and Le Cellier were going to be the two top. Right now, I think Le Cellier is the front runner. Well, for those that don't know, Space 220 is a restaurant that shoots you up in a space elevator 220 miles above Earth to dine in a space station. It's immaculately themed. Immaculate means clean. I should say intricate, but intricately themed. It's located in the World Discovery section here of Epcot. World Discovery is where you can find the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. It has kind of a light space theme over in that area. It's actually right next to the ride Mission Space. This was not on our radar up until they recently revamped their menu, which was a few months back. I had a grouper from them that is actually not on the menu today because we're actually going there for lunch. Little tidbit about that, Sam. Lunch is actually cheaper than dinner, right?
Yeah, so they're both prefix, but lunch is $55 and dinner is $79. With lunch, you don't get dessert though, but you can order dessert a la carte. And they have a dessert like trio a la carte. So usually we like to try a bunch of things, so I think it works out perfect for us.
Yeah, last time we ended up getting other desserts a la carte with dinner, so we spent a lot of money there last time. It'll be a little on the more cost-effective end this time around.
Some of the items on the dinner menu are not on the lunch menu. The short rib, the grouper,
yes,
the pork chop. But there are some things that are exactly the same. The Mangala chicken, which I got last time, is on the lunch menu. But there is a New York strip, so I think I'm going for the New York strip.
Is the New York strip, that's for lunch, it's not for dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only for lunch.
They have a filet mignon on the dinner.
Okay, interesting. This type of restaurant really encapsulates the Epcot experience, or really the Disney experience in and of itself, because Disney is known for these highly themed dinner experiences, and this one puts you in space, which, like, we really can't do something like this anywhere else on Earth. There might be one or two, but there's very few that are like this, which is why I felt like it really had to push me on this list, and the food we had there last time was amazing. And
the service.
Yes.
Claire with the hair.
Yeah,
one of the best servers we've ever had.
Yeah. As weak as our initial experience was here, the experience we had last time we were here definitely made up for it, and is actually, I think, putting in the top 3 in my mind already. But we will see where it lands compared to the competitors. Are you ready, Sam?
I'm so ready.
All right, if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Join us while we dine at Space 220 to see if it is truly the best restaurant at Epcot. All right, so to get to Space 220, you head straight into Epcot as you see Spaceship Earth. If you're coming in through the front, you will bear left. You will continue to bear left, and you will see a breezeway that's right in front of the Celebration Gardens. You'll head through that breezeway. To the left, as you walk through the breezeway, you will see Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind. You'll keep walking straight, and you'll see a bunch of planets. That's going to be Mission Space. So you just kind of walk up to Mission Space. You'll see the sign to the right-hand side as it sits on Earth. And you'll just kind of head right next to the sign. There's a little gecko there that found some great shade on top of Earth. As we walk up, we can actually see all these different stones that are colored like different planets. And to the right, you'll see different sayings from notable astronauts, physicists like Stephen Hawking. And this is a teacher in space right here. Space is for everybody. That's our new frontier out there. The ocean needs to be explored, I think, a bit more too, though. See to the left there, that is Mission Space. We have to actually go underneath this sign and bear right. After you check in, you'll have to head towards these doors, which will lead you to the space elevator. To the right of them, you can find your stroller parking. Sam wanted me to correct myself. It's called a stellarvator, not an elevator. We are currently waiting for the next stellarvator. Before you head in, they will actually give you a boarding pass, and it will designate how many people are at your table. All right, so we have entered the elevator.
Welcome aboard the stellarvator.
And see all of Epcot below us.
Florida and the Eastern Seaboard. Enjoy your ride. I'll be back in a bit with arrival information.
That's the space station right up here that we're dining on.
Gather your belongings and exit through the open airlock.
You can see all of Florida down there. As we walk up, you can actually find this rotating vegetation to the left. We'll actually be dining on some of this vegetation. It's supposed to mimic gravity. All right, we've been seated and you can actually see some of their otherworldly wines as we walk into the wall. See that big window looking out onto Earth. The bar is to our right-hand side. Let's break down the lunch menu for you guys. So for lunch, you'll be able to get one starter and one star course. They actually call them liftoffs. And there are some different options from when we had dinner. They have the Grozone sprout salad, that was there last time. The Starry Calamari, which they're known for. I've had on our first iteration here. Wasn't a huge fan of. Maybe I'll try them again. Blue Moon Cauliflower, Neptuna Tartar, Centauri Caesar Salad, Phantom Galaxy Beet Salad, Apollo 16 Shrimp Tacos, that brings an interesting me and most, and they have a Andromeda Wagyu Beef Carpaccio. Then for the star course, we have a Rocket Flame Seared Tuna, a Titan Steak Salad, Galactic Miso Salad, Interstellar Steak Frites, this is what Sam's looking at, a Mangala Roasted Chicken, then we have a Space Pad Thai and a Gemini Burger. I am a Gemini, for those that don't know, so I'm looking at the Gemini Burger. We also have some sides here at the bottom of roasted fingerling potatoes, truffle herb fries, roasted carrots, chili garlic broccoli, and caramelized Brussels sprouts. On the other side of this menu, you can find their drinks. You can see atmospheric spirits, all of them having different space themes. I'll just give a nice slow roll for you. They also have these zero-proof mocktails or cocktails, like a Moon Rocks or Starship Lemonade. The mocktails actually come with these collector cards. We got a few of them last time. We have some Crew Brews. I think these are the beers. You can see these seem like pretty earthly beers, and the wines are obviously from this world. So these are all the different wines. Last time we were here, they didn't have this little spinner that shows you their drinks. But you can see it. They actually have a mocktail I think I want to try. What was that you had it on before, Sam?
P2 Og.
I think it's Pog juice, basically. But this thing looks pretty cool. It's like little constellations of all the drinks. At the bottom, you guys can see the executive chef is Mark Couchet. Sorry, Mark, if I'm saying your last name wrong. So when I saw there was a Pog juice on the menu, I had to get it. They have like a little space name for this, Sam. What is it on there?
P2 Og.
But it's really just Pog juice, right?
Well, it also has pineapple. So Pog juice is usually passion fruit, orange, and guava. This is those three plus pineapple.
Let's try it out. This Pog juice, however, comes with a little toffee.
Taffy, not toffee.
Yes, taffy. That's my Long Island accent coming out. I like Pog juice. I like Pog juice with pineapple. It's good. Tastes like Disney. It's like a tropical drink in space. I'll give it a 7. It's good.
I wish it was like fizzy like the ones at Galaxy's Edge, you know, to give it a little spacey theme, like the Fuzzy Tauntaun.
Yeah, that would be good, you're right. But this is still solid. It's a good mocktail, you know. Kids will like it, and kids at heart like me will like it too. All right, so the appetizers are here. I really enjoyed the Neptuna Tartar last time we were here, so I decided to get that again. Sam, you went with the Caesar salad, which I think neither of us have had before, right?
We haven't. Last time I had the Grozone sprout salad because that was new. That I really did enjoy. That had a whipped ricotta on it, and it was really delicious. But I was kind of in the mood for a Caesar, you know, Caesar salad with a steak, just like a girl dinner type of thing. Pretty basic Caesar salad, but it does have toasted garlic crouton crumbles, which I like. Looks like fresh parm shaved on, little pieces on it. Looks good.
Definitely a lot of cheese. The crumbles look interesting to me.
They're more like specks than crumbles. Like there's no texture. Like it's so fine.
The crouton crumble. It's nice because it kind of can evenly distribute it because it's so tiny, so you can get a little bit on each bite. They do like a little crunch of a crouton, so you don't get that with this. But I still think the lettuce is fresh. I like the cheese. I like the dressing. Everything else is good.
Is it basic? It sounded basic to me.
No, it's pretty basic. There's nothing. I mean, I wasn't expecting greatness from a Caesar salad. Give it a 7.
All right, 7's like a little above middle of the road. Yeah. So this is not basic. It's the Neptuna tartar. I loved it last time. So these are like little crackers, and as you can see, it's designed to kind of look like things are circulating, revolving around object. It looks like space. And then they have obviously this is tuna inside. It's tuna tartar. Little sprouts on top. What's exactly in this, Sam?
So this is bluefin tuna, wasabi, avocado, pineapple, mango, and pani puri.
This is the wasabi avocado right here. Let's try it out again.
The shell is the pani puri.
This is so good. Like the shell is so crispy. Just look at how it cracks. You can probably hear it right there. And it just crunches in your mouth, and you have this soft tuna that kind of melts into it, and then you have the wasabi avocado, which has like a good amount of fats in it, so it's creamy, but also has a nice little hint of spice in the nostrils. I love this. I loved it last time. I love it this time. I'm gonna go 8 with it. Totally get it again. Tuna tastes super fresh, and the food's good. The only issue with it is that it's tiny, but it tastes high quality, so I think it makes up for it. All right, so the entrees have arrived. I got the burger, and I was able to upgrade to truffle Parmesan fries for extra $5. Sam, you got that New York strip that you were talking about earlier. What's exactly on this and in this? Well, it sounds like it's pretty self-explanatory to me.
Yeah, so it does have a roasted garlic butter on top. There are some green beans. I just got the regular fries because I'll steal some of your truffle fries. It looks okay. I mean, it's kind of small.
You asked for it medium rare. Let's see how it was cut. Definitely don't look like no steak that we were getting from Cellier.
No. I mean, it's cooked well.
That's definitely perfectly medium rare in my opinion.
And there is some char on the sear, which I always enjoy, that extra flavor of the char. It's pretty tender. It's good. I like it more than I liked my steak at Chefs de France. I will say that. And I really like the garlic butter. Their fries, they're like elevated McDonald's fries. I don't think there's anything special.
I remember thinking that last time.
Yeah. They do give you a lot of them, though. I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay, 7 is middle of the road good. I feel like dinner is so far wowing us more than lunch, but I'm hearing the burger is going to be really good. I'm a big steak and potatoes guy, so I feel like I had to try it out for myself. Definitely cooked exactly as we wanted it. Tender, great garlic butter, but again, better steaks on property. It's a great cut of steak. It's good. The fries, middle of the road fries. Up these truffle for an extra $5. This is good, but it's just good. So I'm gonna go 7. I mean, we did eat it at Cellier in this series, so it's like we're gonna have to compare all steaks to that. Unfortunately, this isn't gonna be there. But the burger, I'm interested in that burger. Now this is Jason's Gemini Burger. They don't call it Jason's Gemini Burger, but I'm calling it that. I got it medium rare. They make the meat in-house for them here, and Sam is destroying it right now, cutting it.
I didn't want to try to pick up that giant thing. It's very thick. I didn't want to look like a slob.
What's exactly on it, Sam?
So this is a signature beef blend, white cheddar cheese, bacon, shredded lettuce, tomatoes, roasted pepper, citrus aioli, and then the french fries, which Jason upgraded. See, now look, I feel better about this.
I feel like it's a little greasy. I got a little greasy when I picked it up.
It doesn't taste greasy. And the meat is really good. The meat just like melts in your mouth. This meat actually, even though this is a burger, I feel like the meat tastes better than the New York strip.
Yeah, so it's their own signature blend for the patty.
Really good. That's a great burger. I wish the bacon was crispier. It does taste good though, but it's kind of, oh, maybe this one looks crispier.
Is it one of the best burgers in Disney?
It is I think it's up there. I actually give this an 8.
Nice. Yeah, so I think I got the better entree and the better appetizer.
I didn't know that it was a competition, but...
It's competition now. That looks perfectly medium rare to me. I don't know how you feel, Sam.
I was very impressed with the burger. But again, if I'm paying $55 for a prix meal, the burger better be up there.
The burger's really good. One of the best burgers at Disney for sure. For me, the bacon is very crispy. It's just very thick. The meat falls apart in your mouth. The white cheddar has a good creaminess, but also sharpness to it. It's on a brioche bun. You don't even need ketchup. Let me try the fries now.
I remember last time not thinking they were truffly enough. I don't think that they're worth the upcharge, in my opinion.
I think they're way better than normal fries, though. I would give the burger, like you said, an 8. I think this is a really good burger. Best thing I've had here so far. It's tender, the meat is really good. If you're here for lunch, I recommend getting it for sure. So with the steak or any entree, you can add this shrimp. I think it's like, was an extra $5, Sam? Or?
No, it was 15, Jason.
Extra 15 bucks. I wanted to try it. Look at the size of the shrimp though. Yeah.
And here I was thinking like, oh, we're going for lunch. It'll be a lot cheaper. And then Jason just adds on truffle fries and shrimp and mocktails. As Jason's grandfather would say, big spender.
I'm very frugal outside Disney though.
I can attest to that.
This is very good. $15 good? I don't know, but very good. The shrimp is like great flavor, large as you can see. Huge bits of shrimp. A great buttery sauce. Good amount of sweetness from the tomatoes in here. I contrast the different like creaminess with the butter. It's good. I'm gonna give the flavor here on this an 8. Although I would like it less than 15 bucks. All right, so we have retrieved the dessert menu. Everyone loves the lunar carrot cake. We've had it before. They also have a sole, which is not a fish. It's a chocolate tart, coffee sponge, hazelnut crunch, coffee mousse, and cherry gel. We had this last time. Sam loved this. They have a cosmic cheesecake, which is a chocolate cheesecake. They have a capella, bode swirl, gelato, sorbet. And what they have on the dessert menu here that they don't have for dinner is actually a flight. So you can get a little taste of the lunar cheesecake, the bode swirl, and the cosmic cheesecake. They also do have some dessert drinks. They have one that's called Up All Night, which makes sense because it has espresso in it. They also have standard coffee, espresso, double espresso, cappuccino, and a latte. In the back, you can see some of their liquors. Let's kind of scroll down here so you guys can see all this stuff. You can pause if you want to read them off. All right, lo and behold, we got the Flight 220. Of course we got the Flight 220. So you have 3 different desserts on here. This one is the carrot cake. What's on and in this set?
So it just says carrot cake, cream cheese. The regular one usually has candy pistachios, but I don't know when they give you the sampler if they just leave off the pistachios or not. And this is vegan, I believe.
This one does look a bit different than the one we had last time, although we love the carrot cake here. And what is this? We've never actually had this one before.
So this is bode swirl, so it's lemon chiffon, berry compote, and marshmallow meringue. Oh, that looks good.
And this one I remember loving last time. It is the chocolate cheesecake, right?
The cosmic cheesecake, which is a chocolate cheesecake, chocolate crumbs, raspberry gel, and a chocolate dome.
3 desserts, 2 people. Perfect.
I feel like all places should have dessert flights so that you can try a little bit of everything.
So maybe like you try 2 and then I'll try 2 or something like that.
Ready?
That looks like Neptune.
Oh my god. Man, I had to use a lot of force on that one.
It's a tight shell, strong shell. I usually just take the shell off and eat the innards.
I'm happy for you.
I actually liked eating it with the shell. It's like a lot of crunch.
Yeah, a little bit more texture with that for sure.
This does feel, it's very good, but to me, it feels more like a mousse than a cheesecake.
With the consistency, I like the chocolate crumbs too. And the raspberry gel. I love raspberry and chocolate together. I'm gonna give this an 8.
Yeah, that was my favorite last time.
And it's so pretty, and the theming is, I think all their desserts are themed very well.
Yeah, next dessert.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this one.
Say Bodies, or Bode Swirl. I call it Bodies.
Lemon chiffon and berry compote.
The cake on top looks like it's very fluffy. Oh yeah, look at that little compote in the center there. Beautifully plated too, these items.
That's actually really good. The top is so light and airy, like it just tastes like nothing. Like it's so like just like fluff. And it's lemon, but it's not like overly lemon. This is good.
These are not normally flavors that I go for. This is done very well. I'm also going to give this an 8 too.
Yeah, I think the dessert is what might win this out and push it higher on the list here for us. Because I remember really liking the dessert last time, as well as this cheesecake. No, I'm sorry, the carrot cake. Look at how beautifully plated these things are. Am I supposed to eat this?
If you want to.
Just like sugar. All right, let's get to this carrot cake. Best vegan carrot cake I've ever had. It's so smooth. It like melts in your mouth. Has a nice little sourness, almost cheesecake flavor to it. And it's definitely vegan, right? Wow, great. Carrot cake I would give another 8 to. This is an exceptional dessert. The desserts all here are exceptional. Let's try this meringue out. The Bodhi.
It's marshmallow meringue. It's really good.
The desserts shine here. The only issue I sometimes have with this restaurant is I feel like you have to know what to get. Because I don't feel, everyone, some people like the calamari, some don't. I don't think the calamari here is that great, but apparently they're known for it. My tartare though was great, and all these desserts are exceptional. I would give this an 8 as well. All have great flavor, all have great balance, all provide different things to the table, and they're great. This particular dessert trio is great for sharing. So I think it's good. I think the experience here overall is great. It's definitely one of the better places to eat at Epcot. We are packed like sardines here in this elevator. We have to take the elevator to go back down now.
Your journey back to Epcot should be a smooth and quick one today, so enjoy the ride.
Your journey back to Epcot will be a smooth and quick one today. So enjoy the ride.
All right, so here it is. We're about to answer the question, what are our top 5 best restaurants in Epcot? And is it Space 220? All right, don't spoil it, Sam.
Maybe it is. I don't even know the list anymore.
All right, I'm gonna list it down for him right now. So we have agreed that number 5 is Les Chefs de France. Hadn't eaten there in a long time. Last time we ate there was, I believe, in 2017. So I think it maybe had fallen off a bit, or maybe it just wasn't as good as we remember it. But Les Chefs de France came in at number 5. Number 4 is the San Angel Inn, located inside the Pyramid in Mexico. Food isn't that great, but the history, the spectacle, the ambiance, the beauty, can't beat it. Number 3 is where this one is, Space 220, an experience at a restaurant that has that signature Walt Disney World experience of being able to shoot yourself up to space and dine among the stars. Although a great experience restaurant, I feel like you have to know what to order on the menu, and there are some hits and misses. We've had some poor experiences here, some better ones. Today was pretty middle of the road in regards to food. The desserts were very good, but 2 of my things were good, yours were okay,
I also feel like anytime you have a prefix menu, you're kind of limited.
Yeah. Now here's where we get down to the nitty gritty. What are 2 and 1? Number 2, we're putting it Shiki Sai. I think Shiki Sai could very well one day slip into our number 1 spot. Unfortunately, it is not number 1 because the desserts are kind of weak in there. I had some bad desserts from there last time, but it is an experienced restaurant with an amazing staff. Some of the best service that we had during this 5-restaurant journey.
And you get that cultural experience mixed in. I also feel like the food is very high quality. We were kind of going back and forth with 2 and 3. Jason was kind of leaning more towards Space 20, and I was leaning more towards Shiki Sai.
But I agreed with your Shiki Sai because it feels more Epcot. I think it's Space
And
220.
it has a huge menu.
Yes.
Very big variety, very high quality. If they had better desserts, that restaurant, I think, could be one.
Very well could be, although I think our number 1's going to be hard to beat. And here it is, drum roll please. If you guys have followed this whole journey, you know what number 1 it is. It is Cellier, located in the Canada section here of Epcot. It's the best restaurant, hands down. It probably knocked out some of the most 10s of any restaurant we've had at Walt Disney World. Maybe the best in-park restaurant at Walt Disney World as well, not just
Yes, amazing
at Epcot.
Bread service, the poutine, the entrees, the dessert, the service.
The soup, the steak.
They hit so many categories. Even the vegan options are great too.
Yeah.
So it's just they got all the points.
Appeal to all dietary restrictions. All the food is elevated. The atmosphere is there. Has that quintessential Epcot experience. If you're going to dine at one restaurant at Epcot, we recommend is Cellier. If you got a kid who loves space, though, I think Space 220 is not the wrong place to go with as well. Food here is good. I think dinner flavors are better than breakfast. Better than lunch. But there is something I feel like to be desired sometimes, because I have had hit or misses on this menu, which is one of the reasons it's not number 1. But it's up here. Still linking it at number 3. I do have some regrets with this list. I want to say we didn't include Beer Garden Restaurant, which a lot of people love. Now that's in Germany. It's a buffet. It also has like a dinner show. I only wanted to include table service restaurants on this list. But I think in hindsight, we should have thrown Beer Garden in here,
I think it's a good bonus.
Yeah.
We definitely recommend Beer Garden. We always have a great time. The show is great.
I think Beer Garden could be 3.
Yeah.
It could be within the top 3, no doubt. But it's not a table service restaurant. It's a buffet, so it didn't slip in here. I also feel like Via Napoli may have been able to beat out Les Chefs de France or San Angel Inn.
Really?
Yeah, because Via Napoli has very good pizza. They import the water in from Italy, apparently. We're Italians. We feel like we have better Italian food in New York. I'm not saying we do. This is a personal opinion. All food is a little personal, which is why we didn't put it on this list. But I do feel like our 4 and 5 are pretty weak in regards to how our experiences went.
I can agree with that.
I don't want to take anything away from this video, though, in our focus on Space 220, because we had a great dinner today. We did have great service, and I love going up and down in that stellarvator.
Yeah, so
It's so fun.
you do get, 2 rides on the stellarvator.
Yeah.
You get the desserts are amazing. The service is great. It's a fun atmosphere.
Yeah, you get to dine in space. Where else can you do that but at Walt Disney World? It's true Disney magic. And I love dining at this restaurant. My wallet does not. It will take a lot out of your wallet. With tip, it was close to $200 today.
Also,
So-
I don't have it handy right now, but I will put up all the prices of each meal here.
We had a great time doing this list. Let us know in the comments, what is your favorite restaurant in all of Epcot? You know ours now. Let us know if you agree below, or if it's something different. Or if it's a place you think we need to try out, or we need to put in here, let us know. We can always change up the list. And if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm, helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notification so that way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the
I
days.
make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. Let me tell you, I'm very excited for the new test track. I always see World of Motion, like ride POVs or like stories about it online, which was initially what was in this building, hosted by General Motors. And there's supposed to be more of a World of Motion theme in here. I did enjoy Test Track, but I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I think I would have enjoyed World of Motion more. So I'm excited for these construction walls to come down. That's where we did our outro here.
I'm excited for the, crowds to disperse when they can get back on that ride, because that ride, eats a lot of people up. So Epcot's definitely crowded with this closure.
Yeah, you could tell the lines are like way longer here. And I think Epcot also just needs more rides. It needs more flat rides in general.
Yeah.
The people you see scrolling up on the screen, those are our members. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. If you have any interest in a membership, we do have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and end credits credentials like you're seeing right now. If you want to check out the join button below, you can learn about all those different tiers, all the different perks. But we also want to give a special thank you to you and every single one of you who like, comment, and the ducks who like, comment, subscribe, and engage with this video in any way. Helps us make more of them. And as always,
Keep it going for Frank.